Hello my amazing sexy mofos, this is your boy Venemie here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far, and I hope you're all enjoying your weekend. In today's video I am back with another Forza Horizon 5 drag and tune video. The car that we're going to be playing with today is the Diablo GTR. This thing it's been known as the monster, the drag king. It's known by many things. But today we're going to be playing with the anti-lag turbo on this car. But before we start, if you are new around here and like what you see, then please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But now let's jump straight into this. Jesus Christ, the engine on it just sounds absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna lie, the sound of that backfire is just music to my ears, I'm not gonna lie. So before we actually do get down to showing you guys the share code, the tune, everything like that, I just want to show you just a quick run, just going against the AI really quickly. It pulls a 12-second almost every single time, a 12-second run every single time. The speed it will do does determine of where you actually do start your drag race when you're going up against people. But most of the time this thing never fails to disappoint. So 12.2, I know the time, you guys could probably get a little bit better than that probably, but 12.2, absolutely amazing. So when it comes to the upgrades, engine swap, we're putting in the 6.5 litre V12. This is the 1500 brake horsepower engine. This is the engine that turns this car into an absolute animal. So you want to go with that 6.5 litre V12. You also want to make the car all-wheel drive as always, and you want to go with the twin turbo aspiration as well. When you've done all of that, we can then start on the tyres and rims. Now, as always, drag tyre compound tyres, that's just for grip. And then the rear tyres, you want to make as big as possible. We're going with 365s on this car. Keep the front width stock. For the engine upgrades, I'm going to simplify this for all of you. You just want to put every single one of them onto race. And do not forget about the anti-lag turbo. There it is, race twin turbo with anti-lag. So you want to make sure you go with that one and not the regular twin turbo, but you want to put every single one of those onto race. When you've done that, we can then start on the next category, which is platform and handling. Very easy on here. Race brakes, off-road springs and dampers, and then of course that race weight reduction kit, that's almost mandatory. Now for the last category, drivetrain, transmission, leave stock because of the engine swap. The driveline, put onto race, and the differential is arguable. As you can see right now I've got it on drift, but I'll even change it to race and do a couple of laps on that, and you'll see there's literally no difference whatsoever. So if you want to go with race, go with race. If you want to go with drift, go with drift. So I've just shown you all the upgrades now. Now we can get started on the actual tune. Now just pause the video every time I change category, copy it all down, write it all down. It's very similar to my latest Diablo GTR, which I believe is currently my fastest tune. That car is absolutely an animal, a monster. It really truly is. Just follow everything down to a T. The tune itself is pretty much near enough the other tune from my previous Diablo GTR. It's pretty much near enough the exact same. I've just fiddled with a few little bits just to try and improve, even just by a couple of seconds. And of course I think the biggest improvement is that anti-lag race turbo, to be quite honest with every single one of you. I think that is the biggest improvement for this car, just to give it that little extra edge on the competition. For the tune code, the share code, I'm going to show every single one of you that right now. Then you can either apply it via share code, or you can apply the tune manually. If you apply the tune manually, at least then you can fiddle with it and adjust it and play with it and try to perfect the tune. If you can't be bothered with putting in the diff and the dampering, springs, everything like that, then you can use the share code. The share code will do everything for you. The share code is right here, anti-lag GTR. 618-867-603. Definitely try this tune out, everybody. It is a machine. It really is. I will say though, we are definitely going to be having more Diablo tunes. As always, I'm going to be asking every single one of you to send your tunes in. Feel free to comment them all down below. I always appreciate a nice tune, so I always try to include your guys' tunes in my videos. So if you do have a good tune, or you think it's good, or you just want me to make a video on it, then feel free to comment it down below and I'll give it a try. But going back to this tune though, it is definitely a must. It is crazy fast. You will need to warm up the tires. Biggest advice there, just for the best possible time. And if you can as well, just when you launch, try to skip first gear. That's my personal advice, because then you, instead of going all the way up to 65, you can pretty much launch all the way up to 130 miles per hour, then just knock it into the next gear, and then the second you get into fourth, you can pretty much stay in fourth all the way to the flash, and that will go beyond 240 odd miles an hour. It goes incredibly fast down there. I believe it's 242 every single time, 243, 242. So it's incredibly fast. It really truly is. But let me know what you think of the tune down in the comment section below. Now I think it's time for our 3 lucky shout outs. Now, as always, I try to do this at random because at least then it's fair. There's so many of you as well, so obviously I can only pick so much. But let's go through all the subscribers right now. Let's go with some of the latest. Okay, so let's have a look. The first lucky shout out I'm going to give to Perky Reaper. 50 subscribers. Hopefully we can give him a boost. The second lucky shout out I'm going to give to Dawson G with 31 subscribers. And the third lucky shout out I'm going to give to Bloodhound Chrissy with 25 subscribers. Oh, as always as well though, the biggest of all shout outs has to go to my channel members. My channel members are the ones that, as always, they do keep this channel alive, they do keep it going, and honestly, I couldn't be grateful or more thankful for every single one of you that does support the channel, regardless if it's being a channel member, if it's being a subscriber, or just a regular viewer. I could not thank you all enough. But I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far. But I love every single one of you. Remember, join me on Xbox tonight. We're going to be having some fun, maybe some Fallout 76 XP farming, or we might do some drag racing on Forza, maybe even some Warzone. I might spice it up a little bit. But make sure you join me. Let's go have some fun. Enjoy your weekend, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video.